Morning. Okay, I am seeing so many articles about the tertiary education sector basically imploding next semester. There'll be a lot of people who have been relying on casual employment in tertiary ed who won't be getting work next semester by the look of it. There's some crazy stories coming out about what people are expected to do or not do. So I just thought I would hop on and share some ideas for how to deal with this because I've, oh man, I know how it is. We all know how it is when you're waiting right till the last minute in the first, second, third week of semester and you still haven't firmed up your contract. You don't know if your employment's actually going to come through for that semester. You don't know how many students you're going to have to mark, that sort of thing. And this is just another level of the stress that we experience in those kinds of situations. So there's a lot you can do, I think, in the meantime to kind of bolster and strengthen your position and make sure that you're not completely left dangling without other options. And I just want to reassure people that there's nothing wrong with you if you're not able to get work next semester, because I think a lot of us take it very personally when we can't secure those types of contracts. But often it's really got nothing to do with us as people. But it's hard not to take that rejection personally. I mean, I'm talking to people who cop rejection and critical feedback all the time. So it's nothing new. But what I think I can help with is if people are wanting to move more outside of academia and into business sorts of things, or wanting to monetize their skills and knowledge, then I can help with that. So, and it doesn't matter where you're based because this is stuff that you can do online. If you have access to internet, then that will help. But you don't necessarily need that either. What I'm thinking is that if you're in this predicament where you're in the casual treadmill and it's looking like you've got nothing for next semester, take some time to think about your profile online and how you're positioning yourself. I think a lot of us are discouraged from pitching ourselves as experts, but in this context, you do have some expertise, even if it's just in teaching at a tertiary level for many years or organising, developing research projects. These are the kinds of skills that you can translate to all sorts of different things. So make sure that you've got that up, update your LinkedIn, update your Facebook, update Twitter, all that sort of thing, and make yourself look professional. Academics are not necessarily always thinking about that because we're so engrossed in the ideas and discussions and the debates, but try and take a step back and think about that sort of stuff. I'm being quite bossy, but I'm just gonna go with that for the morning because there's no one here asking me any questions or engaging yet. So and I think it's worth just sharing some of the stuff that I've learned because I've been listening to a lot of business coaches, and it's so interesting comparing how business coaches talk about the skills and knowledge that we have as compared with people in academia who are just like, I'm not an expert, I don't really know anything. We can't afford to be like that at the moment. So yeah, build up your profile and then think about the skills that you have that you can easily monetize. So if you're really good at editing, if you love going through and correcting people's grammar when you're marking essays, then you can do some copy editing and put it up. Make it easy for people to pay for your services. So you can set up a website for yourself or get someone to set up a website for you. Outsource whatever you can't deal with. If you're not a tech person, outsource that if you can. But it's pretty straightforward to set up an e-commerce section of of a website, and even Facebook, increasingly. So you can make it really straightforward for people to go, okay, I see that they're good at editing. I really need this edited, so I can pay, like, here's an easy way to shoot them an email and pay for their services through PayPal or Stripe. There's different payment methods now too. So those are some of my thoughts, and then it's good to provide examples of your work and feedback. So I've just been reviewing someone's website, and they've got what are they called? Testimonials of people who have worked with them. So that's always really good to have. And again, I think a lot of us have student feedback at the end of semester, or you might have written a book where you've had someone review it, or write oh, what is it when you've got someone commenting on your book and you include the quote on the back page or whatever. Anyway, mental blank. But yeah, so you can get people to put that kind of thing out there for you, or ask friends or colleagues to say a little bit of something on what your strengths are, and include them on your website or your Facebook or wherever you're going to use. And you might want to choose one social media platform to focus on, where you can really promote yourself and your work. So yeah, I'm trying to think of ways to support everybody, because I know how stressful it is to be in this situation where you don't know what's coming next, and the limbo waiting to hear whether you're going to have anything. So these are kind of proactive things that I think can be done in the interim that might give you more options going forward and an extra revenue stream. So the more you can diversify your income at the moment, the better off you'll be, and probably at least feel like you've got options A, B, C, and D lined up. So I hope that's helpful. No one's watching, so I don't know. Everyone's probably busy getting kids to school and that sort of thing. So I just hope that will help people who are in the thick of the stress, waiting for semester 2 job opportunities to come through. And who knows what's going to happen in 2021. Yeah, but have a good day, and I'll be back at some stage. I hope anyone who was writing last night, I hope you had a good session, and I got quite a lot done, so I'm pretty chuffed with that, but I hate to think how much more there's got to be done later. All right. Bye.